Let's get into it. Initial D. So we're going to load our card in. Yeah, I can actually talk you guys through this. I speak Japanese. I can read it okay. So this is just saying that we're offline, so we can't do the online play. I've already got a character. And let's see, I don't need that scene. I need that scene. There we go. I'm going to go into the tuning menu. Because I need to get a new car. So, we're going to pick a new car and get it set up. Nananiko, think the audio needs to be a bit louder. We can do that. I'm going to take a quick photo of what my current settings are so that when I go back to do recorded content, I can set it back the way that I want. Seems like it dropped again. All my settings should have been the same. But we'll pull the audio up a little bit. And that's cool. We're just going to work through it as we go. Thank you guys for your input. Definitely all good. Alright, so you guys want an FC today. We're going to go with a white FC. We're going to be full-on Ryosuke. Pull up audio a touch more. It'll get louder too when we start driving, I think. I have just a few coins. That white Comet, oh yeah. Alright then. Manual transmission, of course. And we can either be from Gunma or we can be from Takasaki. And I guess we gotta be from Gunma. Alright, let's go do some driving. Single player mode. Gonna go into story mode. And I need to start with all the beginning stuff. Yeah, I know I can add the coins to infinite. I just like the, so I used to live in Japan and I got to play this game, and I like to just like actually imagine all the money that I'm not spending. Yeah, I know about all that stuff. I'm just not using it. Alright, so we just ran into the Speed Stars, and Iketani is like, hey, I heard you want to join our team, so we should see how you drive. Kenji suggests that we race against Itsuki, and Itsuki says, yeah, sure, I'm down. So, we are going to do that. So we'll get going here. The first battles are always so funny in this game, because like, they make the other drivers' cars so like not slow. Like a stock FC would demolish a stock 8.5. On a road like this, it would demolish a stock 8.6 too, I would dare say. But it's still pretty fun. I will also point out, before you guys notice it, but because I'm running Fanatec pedals, the brake pedal on this gear is really, really stout for like racing simulation, and the way that the controls are set up currently, it basically requires crazy amounts of pedal pressure in order to actually make the brakes detect, and they're not even on an axis, they're basically just an on-off switch. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but we're all that to say, I just configured my brake axis to actually be the clutch pedal, because the clutch pedal's way easier to press, and it feels a lot more like the actual arcade cabinet. The brake pedal is not particularly well sprung on the actual arcade cabinets either. I'm not particularly worried about this first battle, because of course we're going to get past it. But yeah, Kyle, for real, that 8.6 is definitely boosted. Or 8.5 rather. Itsuki's like, is there a chance that right now I'm actually cool? That was what he said. So we'll run through here. I may actually just tune up the car a little bit more. I've saved up some points for the recorded content that I'm making with another car, but I may skip ahead, use the points that I've been saving up. I can always earn them back later. But a little warm up here. Oh, the ultimate technique plot armor. Man, Psycho Easy remind me of my buddy Grant. He came up with that, or like he uses that phrase as well. It cracks me up. All right. And of course, Iketani says like, yes, someone better than Itsuki, please do join our team. So let's tune up the FC here. We're gonna go ahead, put a diff in. We've also got a strut tower bar. That's going in, of course. Racing brake pads. This is earthing, is what it says. The Japanese call ground wires earth wires, so this is basically better ground wiring for the car. And we will polish off the Step 1 tune with an air filter. Lave Tree. So you do counter steer in this game a little bit, but it's definitely not like a simulator per se. So you counter steer a bit on, we'll just stay at Spec 1 for now. You counter steer a bit on courses like Akina or Kagi, like all the, got a few points here. All the proper tracks. Let's see. I want to do the paper cup one. I thought that was kind of neat. And then we'll scoot on through. More power, always. So Iketani says, my junior at work said that it's possible to put water in a paper cup and then drift without spilling it. And so he's going to ask me to try it. He says, you know, if it's you, I think you can do it. So let's try it. Uematsu-san, ohayou gozaimasu. そう、イニシャル D8 ですよね。インフィニティです。And of course I'll hit the wall a little bit, I'm sure. But we'll just see how it goes. Oh man, car just has no torque at the start with that stock tune, which is not a surprise. And it's got less than the car I've been driving. Ooh, an actual turn. So as you can see, there's a little bit of counter steer. But it's almost more like you counter steer to the end of the drift. I haven't really played Initial D Arcade stage since stage 4, so it's really interesting to see how much muscle memory and like track just general track and physics memory I have from when I used to play all the time in the arcades. So back in the day, I got into initially the arcade stage version 2. I was at an anime convention, because I'm an old school nerd, and basically got like the equivalent of whatever it was, like a Game Genie type thing, a boot disc for my PS2, and the Japanese copy of Second Stage for PlayStation 2, and I played it on controller. That was kind of how I got started. They also had a arcade cabinet in the area where I was living, so I played a lot. Enjoyed trying to set the top times of all the people in the arcade there, which I did pretty well. I was in the top 2 or 3, I'd say. And then I didn't really get to play Third Stage a whole lot. They didn't have any cabinets near me. Moved to Japan, lived over there for a couple years. Fourth Stage was out at that point in time, or Arcade Stage 4. Played it quite a bit. This is gonna possibly be a perfect run. And well, in terms of wall hits, not that fast, obviously. Nice. Cleared it. So really, most of my experience, I'm basically playing this game as though it was Fourth Stage, or version 4, and it translates pretty well. Obviously, we're just kind of taking it easy, hanging out, having a good time, but yeah, that was not so bad. Cut the PS2 wide open, by the way. I did cut the PS2 open, that's true. Sprinkles, I'm going to be doing our tandem session on the Twitch stream. So, not on YouTube, but once we bounce over to Twitch. Yes, absolutely. Alright, let's buy a few more things for the FC here. Gonna put on, what does that say? Mesh hose. Put on a lightweight flywheel, put on probably a cat delete. Here's a front ladder bar, and our power tune, we don't have enough points for it. So, now let's get into an actual race. Iketani should be terrified. Alright, we are going to race Keisuke. And we can get into some of the new content. This car is already tuned up higher than the car that I have been using because I had all this points saved up. So Keisuke here is like, hey man, I thought that basically the 8-6 was going to show up. I wanted to get revenge on him. So this is essentially the very first battle between the Speed Stars and the Red Suns officially, and evidently I'm representing the team in this iteration of their story. So we're going to go up against Keisuke here. It wouldn't be fun if we tried to take the lead right away, so we're going to let him go on by. Hopefully, our better power tune is going to make the FC keep up and not fall on his face so bad after turns. Oh yeah, it's a fair bit quicker now. Keisuke's gonna put me into the wall. I'm not particularly worried about getting by early. We will make it past eventually here. こっちに行くと見せかけてフルブレーキングしながらラインをクロスしやがった。甘いぜ。I am not the gutters anymore. It's been forever. There's a little one. Yeah, the volume does shift between cuts. I can hear it. Alright. And time for the hairpins. There we go. And now we will just run away. Oh, that didn't work. But it's fine, we've got it usually. Alright. Totally cleared that without any issues. I mean, there's plenty of people that are better than me at this, but I'm literally just going off of like old muscle memory and attempting to figure it out as we go. So, Kenta disliked the video. You know he did. You know he did. That Kenta. Yaro. Alright. We've completed Spec 2. Now for news story stuff that I haven't actually played. Makina Speedstars Team Side. Story number 6. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's Nakasato of the Night Kids. So now we're racing him. Here comes the... There it is. How long can you keep up with me? So, we're gonna see that I can keep up with him all the way to the scene of the crash, I'm sure. So we are on one of the, like, on Myogi, one of the courses that in this game is a circuit. And it's not really all that difficult compared to the way we were just battling. It's faster, but there's only a couple of turns that you can't take full throttle. Konbanwa, mite kurete arigatou gozaimasu. We are just goofing off as we ram into the wall for no reason. He's basically saying that the Skyline is the best car ever. It is one of the best cars for sure, but that's not going to stop us from just leaving. Twin drift. Oh, they've got the little buzzer noise that the FC has when you hit the rev limiter. That's hilarious. They actually have that. It's pretty annoying. Alright, we're gonna have to make our way here through for a pass. Let's try to go on the outside. Not work. There we go. Alright. So we're clear on this battle now. It took a while to get past him that time. Yeah, Neff, thank you. I do think I still have it. Yeah, Nakazato on a track like this would have crushed most people, I would say. So, but it's all good. We made it through. It says, I can't believe that my GTR lost in a battle. Oh, I got a Speedstar sticker. Do we run around the Speedstar sticker? 15 seconds. Yeah, it is a pretty heavy car. You guys want to see the Speedstar sticker on the FC? Alright, we'll do it. Still don't have any money. Broke as can be. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Because it's a real like arcade cabinet setup, I'm not able to stop and chat for as long because it just keeps that timer going. Probably a good thing, because otherwise I would sit around and chat for the entire stream. I'm trying to keep things a little bit more active. Let's see who episode number 7 features. Who do you think? Is it Shingo time? Schlumpf Gamer, what is up? How's it going, man? It is not Shingo time. It says, I got a request for you. Let me sit in the passenger seat and attack Akira so that I can learn the technique, basically. And he's already passed out while riding with Takumi because Kenji was just giving him shit for it. So he wants me to go all out, just like with Takumi, probably because he thinks that I won't give him issues. Yeah, I do know Japanese. What's up? Alright. So, we've got this little... This little mission here. We're going to use our drift to freak out Iketani and make him pass out. We have a Kizetsu meter, a passing out meter, basically. He says the guardrail's getting really close. That's scary. Hey-oh. That took only a few turns. Alright, time to crash on the downhill again here. Yep. I need to experiment for a while longer with that. That's fine. Says that is so dangerous. He's like, yeah, this is so crazy that I'm not able to actually use it to help me improve. And that's how it is too, like if you ride with somebody who's insanely good at stuff, oops, that was too early on the brakes, you sometimes aren't able to learn as much as you would like. Over the different years that I've been driving, I've had that happen before. Both in grip and in drift, where I was just like, no, this guy's so good, I can't even like replicate it. Like I get the gist, but I can't actually copy their style. There's a better pull. Yeah, we're all here to see Ikitani pass out. I think I can get it one more time, especially if I use the brakes here when I don't always have to. Nope, I didn't actually go. The game's like drift detector is weird. I think there's one more turn where I might be able to. Nope. Alright, that's gonna wrap up this round. Can I do a four-wheel drift? I mean, I've done them before. It's not something that I can just do on command, but I have done them.
Oi, Ikitani. Yasuraka na negao da.
He says, yep, he's passed out. Got a new badge that says, basically, the incident where he passed out at the third corner. We'll go ahead and apply that because why not? You can't actually see where it applies because it's behind like my little camera overlay. Ooh, here we go now. We can get a strengthened clutch, we can get a suspension upgrade, or we can get a wider diameter throttle body. And you know me, I'm not even going to ask for any input here. This is Ashimawari Chun all the way. We're doing suspension tuning for sure here in Spec 3. And stage 8, or episode 8. I will let chat define a four-wheel drift. You guys have fun with that. Ooh.
食いついてくるわね。車の性能なのか、それともテクニックか。ガツンと一発かましてやろうよ。
Impact Blue。
見せつけてやるわ。入り口から出口まで振りっぱなしで。私と同じスピードで突っ込んでクリアできたやつはまだいないからね。
Here we go. So they do have rolling battles. which is kind of cool. So, here we go, starting right off in 5th gear.
最初から気合い入れてくよ。分かってる。私たちは絶対勝たなきゃいけないよね。このまま行くわ。はっきりとは分からないけど、今のところは互角のスピードだし。まだまだこんなもんじゃないよ。私たちの本気は。
He says we're not serious yet. We've still got more.
ガツンと一発かますわよ。分かってるわ。一気に決めるよ、正規。地元のスペシャリストの私らにピタリと張り付いて登頂してきた。流すコーナーと流さないコーナーの使い分けが肝なのよ。来た。すごいプレッシャーで迫ってくる。
God, the Eurobeat is so good.
楽しまなきゃ。最高のバトルじゃん。
I've gotta have fun. This is the best battle. I always appreciated that about the series, that a lot of the characters legit like have really fun times while battling. All right, we'll make our move here in a little bit.
逃げ切ってみせる。意識を後ろにばっかり向けていて速く走れるわけがないよ。もうバックミラーなんか二度と見ない。抜かせない。残りのコーナー数が少なくなってきた。次はこれは本当にありえない。あんな無造作に飛び込んでいくなんて。勝負はまだついていないよ。
Says the battle's not over yet. It probably is, though.
私たちのベストを出し切らなきゃ終われない。
Tried to gun tape, but always spun out her head to feather the gas a lot to hold the angle. Indeed. That's pretty cool, though. It's hard to manage that.
私らの乾杯だよ。憎たらしいくらいに余裕じゃん、あいつ。
Very good. Alright, so we've cleared that. And this is the My Character gauge. What is up, Funny T? So, this is basically what you use to customize your character. Normally you can't actually see my little character portrait, but it starts out really basic. And then it does this roulette slot machine, so I hit the start button to stop it, and I get whatever I get. So I have a different facial expression that my character can... No, I can rock a little mustache. Oh, screw it. Let's rock a little mustache, because why not? That's so silly. James, yeah, what is up? This is Initial D Arcade Stage 8 Infinity. These are both power tune options. We'll just do the clutch. The stash. You know it. Like a proper drift gentleman, we have got the stash. And now it is the last one.
いよいよ始まるのか。
Then he's like, it's finally happening.
無事に麓まで降りてくれよ。
Please get safely down the mountain. Don't go
待ってた
crazy.
ぜ。必ず来てくれるとは思ってたけどな。
Yosuke says, I knew you'd come.
久しぶりに走り屋としての血が騒ぐ。このバト
I'm stoked as a street racer. I'm definitely gonna win this battle. Which is probably a flag, as they say in the old anime days. Alright, let's roll. Oh, and we're on Akagi.
今はまだ誰にも負けやしない。
He's going to let me lead
今日は本気の全開ドライブだ。
in typical Yosuke fashion. The first driver to attempt to apply pressure in the chase
走り慣
position.
れた赤身でこうも先行されるとは思ってもみなかったぜ。
The car is still not full tune, so
俺にはハったりは効かな
not
いぜ。
the easiest.
じっくりと拝ませてもらおう。俺でもあそこまでは FC をコントロールできない。感動的だぜ。
But it is pretty rad to have a FC versus FC battle here.
ハードなダウンキルを続ければ必ずフロントタイヤとブレーキが垂れてくる。攻めるチャンスがあるとしたらそこだ。すごいなお前は。天才的なひらめきを感じるぜ。そうだろうな。思っていた通りだ。ほとんど神がかりだぜ。流していても恐ろしく速い。ここまでおとなしくついてきたのは土壇場での一発勝負に備えてタイヤを温存するためだ。乗るか反るかワンチャンス。お前の唯一の弱点を突く。ケイスケと似たタイプのドライバーのようだ。悪くない。どこから引っ掛け直して何かを変える必要があった。
Oh man, it used to be you could take that in third gear.
プラスアルファの何か
And you probably can with a full
これで
tuned
動
car.
き出すかもしれない。
I'm still thrown off a lot by what gear to use, so a lot of times I just decide to always use second
期待の自信
because
を持ってるってわけだ。
it's never too
それ
fast
なら
to
逆
gear.
につけ込むチャンスはそこにある。この大詰めでタイヤが泣きを入れてきやがった。
High speed section here.
何があっても諦めるつもりはない。
Need the speed. And second gear all the way,
この
apparently.
バトルは我慢比べだ。我慢しきれなくなった方が負ける。テクニックにはテクニックで勝負する。向こうがドリフトなら俺もドリフトで行く。理屈じゃないんだ。
And we just left Yosuke on his own track. Bye. Right? Yeah, Speedstar Driver.
想像以上だぜ。お前のうまさは。
He had to get cut from the anime.
俺の新しいチーム。
And he was like, yeah, I need this guy on my new team. So, we have completed Rival Side. We are now the Akina's fastest. Even though we were on Akagi just now. But we have cleared another one. Of course, we're going to apply the name. Alright, next up is the Myogi Night Kids. So we've got all these different ones, which are unlocked, which is kind of cool. So let's see what the Myogi kids have to say here.
There
he is.
俺たちのルールでバトルして勝てたら許可してやってもいいけどな。
Says, you want to join my team? I'll let you in if you do a battle. My rules. He's going to, of course, do the gum tape deathmatch.
いきなりでこなせるほど甘くねえぞ。いくつコーナーをクリアできるか見せてみろよ。
Typical Shingo stuff. Get the tape. So the way that they do this in the games is you can only steer a certain amount. If you steer more than that amount, then you get like a penalty, basically.
いくつコーナーをクリアできるか見せてみろよ。もっと焦った方がいいぜ。ほらほら、ガンガン攻めてみろ。
So as long as I don't steer any more than that, then it's all good. I guess I could try to actually do it that way.
事故らせるように後ろからガンガンプレッシャーをかけぶっちぎってや
Messed
る。
up. God hand I'm
強引に仕掛けてきた。ちょっとリードしたくらいで舞い上がってんじゃねえぞ。もらったぜ。
Oh, and it's not even like an old school Super Nintendo Lives where it's just gone instantly. It slowly fills up, so that doesn't even matter. Like there's so few turns in this track that you can have that. Of course, it's a bad sign that I got fast. Probably gonna have to actually pay attention.
じゃいいんだよ。どんな手を使ってでもな。面白くなってきやがったじゃねえか。焦ることはねえ。抜かれなきゃいいんだ。 焦ってるのが見え見えだぜ。くそったれが。
All right, so we were able to get past all of that.
くそ、なんてこった。 ゴールはすぐそこだ。一か八かやるしかねえ。
Cleared. Very nice. Ben is evolving.
こいつ恐ろしくうまい。とんでもねえ食わせもんだぜ。
Says, that guy's scary good. He learned that way too quickly. Have a new badge. We have cleared 10 team side stages. I don't know if we get anything special for that or not. The real God hand arm. Alright, bigger throttle body. We can have a dry battery, like a performance battery, or an oil cooler. It's power tune, electronics tune, and power tune. throttle body. How many cars? There's a bunch of cars in this game, Nick. There's like, I mean, I would say at least 30, and I haven't gone through and counted them. There's a fair number. Pretty much every car in Initial D and some that aren't is in this game, which is pretty cool. More power always. Alright, mission 2 with the Night Kids. So, according to the story, I have gotten accepted into the Night Kids.
Yo, 誰かと思えば新しいメンバーってのはお前だったのか。
Oh, I was wondering who it was, but it ended up being
シ
you
ード
who's
が
already
嬉しそうに
a
褒
member.
めちぎっていたぜ。俺も興味あるんだ。どうすればそれほどの技術が身につくのか。
He's
あっち
interested
こ
in
っち
my
でバトルを
technique.
仕掛けてみな。見せてもらうぜ。速さの秘密を。
So this is basically show me the secrets of your technique. Oh, yeah, Mock, I realized now that you said it that that's you. My bad. Because I know that that's your like Twitch channel name. What's up, man? Oh, apparently this is some sort of an actual battle-looking thing. Or it's at least gonna have me do some sort of a battle thing. This is what it looks like when you're actually battling online. I don't think that it's an online battle, but maybe it is. I'm all about the jokey mustache. Why not? Okay, we're gonna do apparently a battle. I don't know what to expect here. I'm not really a fan of the boost feature in the online arcade battles. Because, at least in the older games, it was really strong. And it basically made it to where you would absolutely be able to win, no matter how far behind you got. But this guy does not drive like a human, like he'd be trying to block me and stuff. So I kind of feel like this is a scripted battle. It's fine with me. It would be fun to do online battles. And I bet that you can get it set up. But there's so much content from story mode to show. Alright. Rolling through. These slow turns on this noob track. Somebody who is actually good at this track would destroy me. Ironically, sometimes the fast, like, easy tracks are harder than the hard tracks, because, like, in actual battles, especially without boost on, you just cannot make up a ground. Like, basically, if you leave the turn before the other guy, and you have, like, a small speed advantage, you retain that advantage until the next time that you guys have to brake, and on this track, that's, like, half the track you're just pulling away. T.O. Oh, says hello, I am Japanese. Is it morning or evening in Japan right now? It is, what time is it in Japan? It's 1 p.m. Konbanwa, mite kurete arigatou gozaimasu. 今日はちょっと軽くイニシャル D をやってみようかなと思っています。And it's gonna have me race some other random people. And again, I'm going to say turn boost off, because I want it to be more challenging. And the thing I hate most is that they don't have it set up to where you can basically get into a versus lobby that is only people who are playing without boost, because honestly, like, the people who are actually good that I respect play without boost. Alright, so we have an uphill battle here. A little bit of Kage. Civic. Ugh, car is bogging really hard up the hill there. Trying to sneak by without getting blocked. Oh, I accidentally downshifted to first. Lost track of what gear I was in. Oops. Here. It sucks that these people can block their roads so easily in this game. Gotta be careful. Alright. We should be in business now. Maybe. Oh, nope. Pushed me right out of the way. Ugh. What a pain. So at this point, would you say the vent cup is half empty or half full? Oh, battles were so rough because you end up spilling all the water. For sure. You really get pushed around. Had to concentrate a little bit there. How long is it going to make me do these? I think I might have to do 3. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll see. So Nakazato was basically like, you need to go like race all kinds of places, basically, and like get good. Okay, so we are now going to Tsuchisaka. I actually haven't done Tsuchisaka in this game, so I don't actually recollect the track at all. Oh boy. So we're gonna see if I can sight read off the map on a track that I do not recollect how to play at all. Because I pretty much know up through Itohazuka pretty well. And after that, it's just kind of a mess. Dang. Just left me in the dust. Kyle, get ready to see the paper cup be, again, half empty or half full, maybe even worse. I probably should not have tried the turn boost off anyway, given that I don't actually know this track. Somebody was talking about rally I saw in the chat, and this is a phenomenon that you call drive what you see. Going to pass this guy in this tunnel, I really hope. Oh, don't edge me into the wall, you dickhead. Alright, let's see if we can just leave. Now that we're out front. Oh, he's quick. Yeah, see, this is where I'm at a huge disadvantage because I don't know how fast you're supposed to go in, and I picked the whole gear too slow apparently. I had a little lead and he just caught up effortlessly. Make for an interesting replay since we were like side by side for all those turns. We're gonna just go right over the oil slick and not even give any shits. So this is the stage. Yeah, we gotta use full counter all the time, or full steering input. I probably won't win this because again, I just don't know where to get on the gas on this track. Yep. Alright. Well, that's okay. This is all part of story mode anyway. And this would actually be great for somebody playing in the arcade because you get essentially 4 battles for the cost of 1. Alright, so that was a thing. Got a new badge, we'll toss that on the character. We cannot get any sort of gear. And we will continue on to chapter 3. So he's like, oh, does this guy want to battle me? I'm like, yeah. So he's like, alright then, if you want to go, let's go. Alright, so versus Iketani.
ガンガン攻めるぜ
On a track I actually know. Not so slow, we don't need the gutters through there in the first place.
チャンスを伺って抜き返すよよっしゃ飛ばすぜかわいそうだが今回ばかりは俺の勝ちみたいだなくそダメか厳しいバトルになってきたなくしょう負けてたまっかよきついぜキャッシュこの勝負勝った最後ところがギッチョいっけ
Looks like we'll just have to do the final straight moves.
オーラが漂ってる
Alright, and there we go.
このままおとなしくするわけにはいかないぜくしょー
Yeah, that gutter trick thing does not work for me. Spiffy Grooves, what is up? Thank you for the super chat there, bud. Yes, I made it. Happy whatever and stuff. Indeed. Happy New Year. All the good times.
とてもついていけないやっぱあいつ
We're just enjoying a little bit of Initial D Arcade Stage 8. He says, oh man, I can't keep up. Cold start to blind attack. True. Oh, Naito Kids. Poggers with a donation. Indeed. That was rad, thank you. You know we're going to run the Night Kid sticker now. We got to, because we're going through every cruise story mission, and then we're going to finish up with a Red Sun sticker. Alright, so now we can get a dry battery, an oil cooler, or a rear rudder bar. And I'm going to go with the suspension on this. I like my car to not hit the wall, and good suspension is how I do that. Thoughts on ISF or GSF? I don't know that I have any real concrete thoughts on that one. Chat, what do you guys think? Says, I'm being chased by a fast car. Let's wait a little bit. So he slows down for a little bit. He's like, basically, I want to see how much you've changed since our last battle. So if you're able to keep up, then keep up. Let's do it. Gonna switch over to battle cutscene. Oh boy. Ryosuke says, if it's not a hard battle, there's no point in it. suck it uphill still. Not a surprise. Slow down way too early. Oh well, at least he's not going to pull away from me because he's in Assetto. And or because that's how the battle is scripted. This time he knows better than to let me go in front though. Take a little bit different approach there. So that we can attempt to stay in front. A little bit more sideways, very tight inside lanes. Stuff that you wouldn't exactly have to worry about in real life, but and of course he's surprised that I'm getting away. Says I didn't expect to basically still be behind at this point. But he's not completely lost yet. Oh yeah, the water cup does actually look pretty good. He said that this guy's not making any mistakes, which I would highly disagree with. But I'm doing pretty okay. Because that guy can turn at a speed that I can't. And we cleared. Risk is probably like wondering when he made a ghost run this well. So true. Says, ah, you're interesting. I'd really like to talk with you a little bit more at some point. And we got 500 driver points. That's what we used to tune the cars up. Not quite enough to purchase any more car parts for our FC. And time for stage 5. Itsuki is doing some Buddhist stuff in the middle of the road.
走り屋は車で挑戦されたら受けて立たなきゃいけないんだ。
Says if a street racer is challenged, he's got to accept. So they're sort of putting me in the position of Shingo, I feel like.
試してみたいんだ。
He says, I want to see how far my technique can take me. Alright, here we go. The classic Akina battle versus Takumi.
勝ちたい。こんなに強く意識したことは初めてだ。
Says this is the first time I've ever wanted to win so much.
かなり上手いやつだけど抜けない相手じゃない。
Says you're pretty good, but not somebody I can't pass.
すげえやばい。俺にもいけるか。 やば、すっげえ突っ込む。まるで分厚い鉄の壁にぶつかってもがいてるみたいな嫌な手応えだぜ。
Now the car is starting to handle a little bit more like what I'm used to.
同じスピードでこっちも曲がれるはずだ
Kame saying as usual, you know, if he can turn at that speed, so can I, type of stuff.
食いつけないコーナリングは特別に速いわけじゃないけど出口からの加速が速い
There it comes. Very quick. And then suddenly not so quick.
仕掛けるポイントはあっそう意外とそういうやつかそれにしても俺疲れてきてるのか速いやっぱ速い
Alright.
外がガラ空きだやるかあれ
I thought I was gonna grab the guardrail there. Or the gutter rather.
ついていくのが苦しくなる何が違うあんまりやりたくなかったけど勝負は橋の上のコーナーの一個手前必殺水落としパート2ゴールはもうすぐそこだどうにかしなきゃ
Is this a Toretto? People still say Toretto.
そっかね離されてたまるか見つけなきゃチャンスを アキナの下りでぶっちぎられた何なんだあれ
Boom. This is Kame's in.
こんなこと初めてだ他人の走るを見て刺激されるなんて
Said it's the first time I've watched somebody else drive and just been like really blown away. A little bit more for the my character gauge. See if we can get any more crazy stuff. Alright. So that third one is looking great. Already though we can see we've got a dry battery. We've got a oil cooler and a side port. Well, as a rotary fan, I've got to go with the side port. Alright, we have time for one more battle. And then it's going to be time to hop over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/KameTrick. And there we're going to be doing some Assetto Corsa, like proper drift simulator tandems. And let's see, where are we going to be at? Bihoku. It's going to be a good time. So if you are on Twitch, then just a quick heads up that we're going to be heading over there soon, and I would love to have you follow over and hang out. Also get to see some proper realistic drift tandems, because not only do I drift in Initial D, I drift in Assetto Corsa, and I drift in real life. In fact, I'll give you a quick second, and I'll let you see some of my IRL drifting. I'm going to cut this for just a second. You can see this is actually some old footage from Ebisu when I used to live in Japan. But we do some drifting. Alright. Ooh, the Emperor guy just cut the Night Kid sticker. And really, I feel like those two would definitely come to blows instantly. Except, well, he'd win the fight, but Shingo would hit him with the Civic after when he was on foot, and that was the end of that. So, that would be funny. Alright, so we've got our Evo battle on a super big, fast, open track, which is semi-pointless. I don't know about this Eurobeat. I'm pretty sure that he just whistled like a cowboy, like as the baby, a baby horse.
ケツをつっつき回してやる
See how our Bridgeport does here, or Sideport rather. Rotary. Hopefully we're nice and quick now.
Frustration たまりまくりだ俺とエボ4の走りの次女にはパーサルなんて言葉はねえんだ
He's quick now. Says, I will not acknowledge this development. Says, why can't I keep up? Because you suck. I never did like this guy. I don't think anybody liked this guy.
少し驚いたぜすげえコントロールだこのままゴールできると思うなよゴールが近くなってきたくそー俺の方がコーナーではわずかに遅いってのか
Says, am I a little bit slower coming out of the corners? They always use the anime lines, which is kind of fun. That's gonna wrap this battle up. I'm driving an FC3S per chat request. Oh my god, Kyle, he does have Chromarty to liquid energy. That's so good. Oh man, I wasn't ready. That was great. Can you actually drift in this game? You can definitely get sideways where you have to see the side of the road, like at the very edge of the single monitor that the cabinet supported, and you have to do a little bit of counter steer at the end. But it doesn't, you know, it's an arcade game. It's not a simulator. All right, there we go for our things. We're gonna go ahead and close, and we can actually let it play our replay too if we want to enjoy watching the replay. One thing that's kind of cool is it gives you this little odometer, and it'll actually calculate the length for each track that you go. So it's kind of fun in that regard, that you can see how far you've driven over the course, across all your cars, of the time playing the game. and I'm gonna let it play our replay here as well, which will be the next thing that it loads up. We'll go ahead and kill the HUD there, just so that it looks a little cooler. And that has been my first stream of Initial D Arcade Stage 8. Let me know how you enjoyed it. Leave a comment when we wrap the stream here, which will be at the end of this replay, basically. I enjoy this game. I enjoy the entire Initial D franchise, and I've been playing the arcade games. Not since I started drifting, since after I started drifting, but still, it's just a fun game. So thank you guys for tuning in. Oh man, Kyle, you're totally right. I'm probably going to go out and immediately just full throttle, and then full brake, and then full counter steer, and then full throttle again. And just like guardrail it right around the edge of the track. We'll see. We're going to be at Bihoku. We're going to be doing tandems in the World Drift Tour Street Cars in Assetto Corsa with mods for PC. We're also going to have the Death Wish Garage mod cars there as well. It's going to be a fun time, as it always is. If you don't think I have any chops because I play Initial D Arcade, you can definitely check that out over on twitch.tv/Kametrick, and there, drop your Prime sub or Prime Gaming sub if you have one. I'd love your support. Otherwise, drop a follow. I'm going to be live on Twitch in about 15 minutes. So I stream from 9, which is about an hour and a half ago, until midnight every Friday, which is about an hour and a half from now if you're not in my same time zone. And basically, what I do is half of it is on YouTube, and then the other half is on Twitch. If I'm doing Assetto Corsa sim drifting tandems, we will do a track change at the halfway point. And if I'm doing a mix of other games like I am tonight, then whichever game is more risky from a copyright claim and DMCA standpoint will be on YouTube, because YouTube will just give them the money and I won't get totally destroyed for doing all this Eurobeat, because Sega and Eurobeat labels are pretty aggressive, at least the ones that were featured in Initial D games. Modernly nostalgic. Yeah, man, Psychoes, thank you for tuning in, and everybody who suggested that I get some Initial D going on as well on the channel. I think it's really fun. I've been enjoying it. Really for the Eurobeat. I know. I wish that I could not get copyright claimed for the Eurobeat, but I thought about it and I was like, nope. I'd rather have the Eurobeat and not make any. Not that it's a lot. Any AdSense advertising pennies on the dollar. Rather, I'll just enjoy the good tunes, enjoy the good hangouts, and it'll be a good time. And also, big shout out to Baron and Spiffy as well for those super chats. That does help, especially because, like I said, this video is Initial demonetized. Oh, Baron, again, thank you, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in. And that is going to take us to the end of the replay. So let us bounce out to some of our video backgrounds here. We'll let this play for just a second. Don't tell Avex we're doing this, guys. Indeed. Indeed. I, of course, am going to grab... Oh, there's my car in the US. That's my real car, my current car. Red 180SX, well, 240SX technically, but a hatchback. S-chassis hatchback. I wanted to show you guys who have tuned in and who don't actually know me a little bit more about my content before I bounce. These are some of the guys that I tandem with, and hopefully here in a second, because these are just a bunch of clips that are random, we'll see a exterior view of my vehicle just for fun before we go. Nope, we've got a computer build. So let's see, it is 10:35. Oh man, Alexia is live on Twitch. Well, if you like Alexi more than me, I won't take it personally, but I need to get him set up on his sim rig so that we can do some sim tandems together. That would be fun. Alika, what is up? Yep, we're going to be heading over to Twitch here in just a moment. I really just want to show you guys a clip of my car, but I'm waiting on one to come in here. All the footage that you're seeing is stuff that I've either filmed or that I was driving. Here's my car. There we go. Lacking a bumper in this particular clip, unfortunately. But it is a fun B-Wave wing, sort of a mix between the Impact Blue Sil 80 and a 180SX. I call it Future Retro Type X wide body. Good stuff. And now we're back at Ebisu North Course in the most beer-canned R32 GTST rear-wheel drive Skyline that you've ever seen. And that little bright spot on the hood is a D-cell battery flashlight that is duct taped to the hood. It's the only working light on the front half of the car. And then we have like a little traffic baton that looks like a miniature lightsaber duct taped to the back so that people don't hit us from behind. So that's all the good times that we got into back in the Japan days. Let's see, chat. So yes, Alexi's doing TA stuff. Tokyo Auto Salon. It is a good time. I need to go back. It's been many years since I've gone. Yeah, I'd love to do some sim drifting with Alexi. We've DM'd a little bit, but I just don't know that our schedules are going to line up anytime soon. But it would be very cool if we ever got to. Alright guys, that has been the stream. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all of you guys, and I will see you this time next Friday if you choose not to, or if you're not on Twitch. Otherwise, we'll see you on Twitch in about 15 minutes. Thanks, and have a wonderful, wonderful night. Peace!